Hello book lovers, I'm Elena. This is Cat Joseph, my fluffy assistant. Welcome on our channel. So book lovers, July is coming to an end. July was unforgettable, unbelievable. Every single minute, every single second of my B-Day month was a kind of magic. It was penetrated with deepest love ever. It was penetrated with all their fantastic and magical vibes ever. And I'm so grateful to the universe that my B-Day month was so fantastic, so thrilling and touching, so full of surprises, so rich for happy and blissful moments. So my July, our July with a Cat Joseph, the writer was Cat, was like this. The 5th of July, Cat Joseph is here with me we have some rest. Today was really fruitful day. I'm like exhausted, but still I'm happy. We spent a long, beautiful day with my sweet baby Christina. We walked a lot, we played a lot, and but still I luckily managed to finish reading this one, Follow the Dragonfly by Elena. So now I have my tea, and Cat Joseph is here with me, and I am ready to share some fresh thoughts with you concerning this amazing book. So this book, this is the final book in trilogy, the Dream Team Chronicles. We keep on following Tina, young woman, content writer, dream traveler. She's deeply in grief after her husband perished in accident. But traveling around the world in her dreams really helps Tina to cope up with her grief, with her inner tortures, with her sadness. But in this book, she tries to help to rescue one of her friends. This young woman is also a dream traveler, but she's like a beginner. She don't know all the hidden stones in this world of her dreams, and she gets into a trap. This trap is pretty dangerous, and it depends on Tina whether her friend survives or not. I'm loving this trilogy. I'm saying I love it because I am still living with the characters of this book. I will talk more in a separate video about trilogy, because it's definitely one of the best trilogies I've recently read. So this is how our Bookish July is going on. This book was awesome. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Joseph is here. You can see only whiskers. And now I'm going to keep on drinking my tea, staying here on the balcony. The lights will turn on soon, and enjoy our cozy July evening. today is the 22nd of July. I've just had my visit to the dentist, so that's why I have some problems with talking. That's why don't judge me too harshly if I mess my words a bit. So a couple of days ago I finished reading The Teleporter by Lee Ho, and I will talk about this book a bit more later. And I've started reading this one, The Accidental Cove by Eve Koguce. I'm on the first chapters and it's so good, it's so captivating, so intriguing. This book is wealthy for tiniest details that makes me feel like being there with all the characters. The characters are incredible, like fascinating and well thought. I just like feel their skin, I can like penetrate into their thoughts, so in all the aspects the characters are incredibly good, incredibly well thought, and fantastically portrayed. Well, if you want to know more about Latvia, it's one more virtual guide around Latvia by Eve Koguce. If you want to dive into a perilous and challenging job of policeman, if you want to feel or like to have some flashbacks, well, anyway, how it feels to be at the crossroad of your life. Well, this book is definitely what you need. The writing style is incredibly good. It's well paced. I can't say it's it's written in a rapid pace or it's in slow pace. It's well paced. Even though I'm on the first chapters, I feel this balance and I'm loving it. Their plot is captivating, it's twisty, and it's intriguing. Well, if you still haven't read anything by Eve Koguce, I definitely recommend you to read this one. This book differs a bit from the previous books by this author, but in a positive way. It's just like not like comparison. This book is awesome as well as her previous books. But this book is really good. It's great. Not good. It's great, and I will definitely recommend you this book, The Accidental Cove by Eve Koguce. It's like unique. It's written in unique manner. Eve Koguce chose one more unique step, and she developed it amazingly, like perfectly. That's why I'm enjoying The Accidental Cove by Eve Koguce so far. Today is the 30th of July and I finally have some time for filming. First of all, I will tell you a bit about book mail that I've got this month. July is my B-Day month. I had my B-Day on the 9th of July. I had so much bookish presents and I'm so grateful to everyone for spreading bookish vibes and for arranging a bookish shower for me. Well, the first two books that I've got from my BFF, Nadine, beautiful, gorgeous photographer from Belgium. The first one is Sally Rooney, Normal People. I know that Sally Rooney is one of the... Oh, here is such a cute bookmark with a traveling bookish owl. So I know that Sally Rooney is one of the fave authors of our beautiful Shannon from our channel 155 books. I will leave for the link to her channel in the description below. So the first one is Sally Rooney. I have heard so much about this book, and I anticipated reading it. That's why this one is the first one in the book mail. The next one is this gem. Also have heard so much about this book. I heard controversial reviews, controversial musings, but I always like to have my own one. That's why this one is We Were Lanes by M.L. Rio. The book cover is creepy but still intriguing. Well, these two gems got into my bookish into my book shelves and are waiting for their return to be read. If you, I bet that most of you have already read these and these, but still, I'm sorry. I'm interested and curious to know your musings, your thoughts about these two. The next one in my book mail is the best mail, right? Was this stack. These books are a gift, or might be the gift from beautiful Nas and Farah from Saudi Arabia. We have been like Instagram friends, and not only Instagram, for a long time, and we do know each other's bookish tastes. So these are awesome girls. Thank you so much. Give me a birthday card and allow me to choose what I would choose for myself. So the first one that I pick up for myself is Sold to the Sea by Ruta Sepetis. I have read about this book in some huge article that Google offered me to read about book reviews about books that based on true events. So this one, Winter 1945, An Overcrowded Ship, is the final hope. I will read you the blurb. War-torn Germany, 4 young people, 4 dark secrets. They come from different lands, but each of them is haunted by tragedy, lies and war. As thousands of refugees flock on the coast, desperate to escape the advancing Red Army, the path of these 4 young people converge. All are hoping to board on William Gustloff, a ship that promises safety and freedom. Yet not all promises can be kept. So as I have told you, I heard a lot about this book. I read reviews about this book, and I really enjoyed reading the article about this book. That's why this book caught my attention. I adore the book cover of this book. These are like birds, wires, and waves glittering on the sun. It seems to me it's pretty intriguing, captivating, and I enjoy reading books based on true events because as an author I also write books based on true events. That's why I'm interested twice as much. The next one that caught my attention, this one. A psychological thriller, a totally unpardonable psychological thriller packed with jaw-dropping twists. Lauren North, haven't heard anything about this book, about this author, but I like the cover. My word against his. intriguing, captivating, eye-catching, and the cover itself is creepy and good. 13 years ago, teenager Lucy babysits our little son Henry. She's like the daughter I never had, and she believes we are the perfect family, just me, my husband, and Henry. But Lucy doesn't really know what's happening behind closed doors, until one night she sees something so awful she leaves. And my family are never the same again. Wow, I love such books. So far, I like everything about this book: the blurb, the name of the book cover. So this one is also was also in their stack of this bookish gift. And the next one, the third one, Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. I haven't read anything by this author. This is my first book by this writer, even though I have heard so much about this writer, and I know that many readers adored and loved the books by this writer. Little Fires Everywhere is somewhere on my bookshelves behind me, but I will probably start with this one because I heard about this book many positive reviews, and I also like the synopsis. Lydia is dead, but they don't know this yet. So begins the exquisite novel about the Chinese-American family living in 1970s small town Ohio. Lydia is the favorite child of Marilyn and James Lee, and her parents are determined that she will fulfill the dreams they were unable to pursue. But when Lydia's body is found in the local lake, the delicate balancing act that has been keeping the Lee family together is destroyed, tumbling them into chaos. Well, as it's written here, a profoundly moving story of secrets and longing. Everything I Never Told You is both a gripping page-turner and sensitive family portrait about life, lies, and race. So, sounds awesome, and I'm going to read these gems as well as soon as I can. So Naz and Farah, thank you so much, girls. You're so gorgeous. You're so your gift is so touching. Every time I received a message from you that Elena, we've got something for you, it's so heartwarming. Thank you so much, girls. It's really means a word to me. Well, and the next one more. My BFF, Eldro, she also gave me a B-Day card, affording me to choose the books I really want to read. So, the first one that I picked up for me was the book that this book was just delivered today, and I didn't even expect that this book would be delivered so soon, but still, it's fantastic. It's really like the day gift. Alice wipes spreading all around and helping this book to come earlier. So, this book probably has a special meaning because this book is about writer. I have heard so much about this book, so many reviews, so many words, so many opinions, and just take a look about the cover. I mean, Now to Persons by Erika Bauersmeister. I think I hope I pronounce it right, but I will check it out. If not, I will check it out how to pronounce it correctly. So, I mean, take a look. It's a hardcover, like adorable. Wow. So, here more. There is no synopsis right here. Spectacular praise for no two persons. Here, Alice has always wanted to be a writer. Her talent is innate, but her stories remain safe and detached until a devastating event breaks her heart open and she creates a stunning debut novel. Her words in turn find their way to readers, from a teenager hiding her homelessness to a free diver pushing himself beyond endurance, an artist furious at the world around her, and a bookseller in search of love, and a widower wrecked by grief. Each one is drawn into Alice's novel. Each one discovers something different that alters their perspective and presents new pathways forward for their lives. Together, their stories reveal how books can affect us in the most beautiful and unexpected ways, and how we all are more closely connected to one another than we might think. Sounds great, right? At least for me, it sounds mind-blowing, and the book cover, the hardcover, it's so great present. Known to Persons by Erika Bauersmeister. Just take a look at this cover. Magnificent. So probably this one I will read in August, but we'll see how it will go. The next one, I chose this book because I've heard about this book, and I know that this book is one of the favorite ones of beautiful Victoria from what Victoria read. I will also leave their link to her channel in the description below. Probably I've told a lot about beautiful Victoria, and probably you already know Victoria. She told about this book. She loved this book and she recommended this book, The Pool of Stars by Emma Donoghue. I like the cover. So utterly gripping, eerily relevant. Dublin, 1918, at an understaffed hospital in the city center, nurse Julia Power is called upon to care for expectant mothers who have recently come down with the unfamiliar flu. Into Julia's regiment world step two outsiders, Dr. Kathleen Lynn, on the run from the police, and the young volunteer Bridie Sweeney. Over the following days, in the darkness and the intensity of tiny ward, these three women change others' lives in unexpected ways. As they struggle to bring new life into a fearful world ravaged by war, they must watch their parents succumb to a deadly disease. And yet this tireless tenderness and humanity, carers and mothers alike, somehow do their impossible work, discovering that human connection and love are possible even in the hardest times. Wow, it's just wow. I know there are a lot of trigger warnings in this book. I'm ready for these warnings, so I will read it also as soon as I can. And one more book that was offered me by Amazon. Number 9 is one of my favorite numbers. I have a range of favorite numbers, and 9 is one of them. That's why when Amazon offered me this one, The Couple at number 1 by Clara Douglas, I said, yeah, I am in. Why not? The cover, sorry, no, it's not hardcover, it's paperback. Clara Douglas, not Clara Douglas, illustrator, but I love the cover. The yellow, the name of the author is yellow, and this door is yellow. I love how they constructed the book cover. It was the house of their dreams until the bodies were found. Well, I haven't heard about this book. I read reviews, mostly reviews are positive, but so many people, so many opinions, some of them not good, some of them good, some of them great, and so on. But still, I will read, and I will tell you my musings are after reading it. But the text size is good. I love such size of text. So it sounds great, it sounds intriguing and captivating. Well, so El Libro. I'm so thankful, grateful for these ones, and I will read them, and I will share all my musings and thoughts, reflections with you. So this was my book mail in July, and I'm so happy about it. Well, and now I will tell you about the books I managed to read. I was successful in reading this month. Before I start talking about the books I read in July, I will tell you about this one. I failed to read this one. I decided not to start reading the next book because I know that I won't have much time to finish it. That's why I will transfer it probably for August. Because the last book I read in July was so tasty, was so juicy that I didn't want to like spoil aftertaste. That's why I didn't start reading this one before the coffee gets cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It's a Japanese writer, and you know that I have a weakness for Japanese writers. I have read many of them, and so this one probably is for August, but I will still take a thought about it once more. So the books I have read in July. The first one, I've already told you about these books, about this trilogy, and I will leave the link to their video in the description below. Follow the Dragonfly by beautiful Elena character. It's a book, and its final book in the trilogy. The Dream Tamer Chronicles. I talk much about it, and I will. You can check it out if you haven't watched it. We keep following a very talented content writer and aspiring writer, Tina, who is deeply in grief. She lost her husband in car accident, and she's one of the ways like she's coping with her grief. It's traveling around parallel worlds, imaginary worlds, fantastic worlds in her dreams. This traveling is penetrated with magic, hope, and dangers. So one of the brilliant and one of the perfect books about dreams I have ever read, and I sincerely recommend it to all those who are obsessed with dreams, who are a dreamer, who wants to know how to tame their dreams, or just want like to have some like dream journey around parallel imaginary fantastic worlds. The writing style is amazing. So I've told a lot about this book. There is a separate video where you can see how impressed I am with this book. The book cover, just like take a look how adorable, how amazing it is. So beautiful Elena, she's amazing young woman. She's brilliant mother. She's so talented writer. I have read all her, not all. I know she has more two books I haven't read. I don't remember exactly the name of the books. That's why I will like to. I will check them out. I do want to order them, and I will definitely check them out. I will read it and then share my musings with you. But this trilogy, fantastic. Yay book. How far would you go to save a friend stuck in a different realm? So with this question, I probably will finish talk about this book, but still the trilogy is amazing. One of this book and this trilogy is definitely one of my faves one. Probably I will film a separate video, favorite trilogies, and this trilogy will definitely among the others. So the next one is The Teleporter by incredible Lee Ho. I've also read, it seems to me, I have read almost all books by Lee Ho. I adored his books. He's a really talented writer. He managed to write in different genres. In every genre he's successful. Well, here we follow Kurt Weisman. He's graphic novelist. He likes drinking. He's like half alcoholic, but not so deep alcoholic, but still. He's just young man full of hopes, open-hearted, and who probably wants to change the world. And the fate gives him a chance to change this world, not just through his graphic novels, but Kurt finds out that he has got some superpowers. He's a teleporter, and here his adventures start. Well, the book is brilliant. It's written at a rapid pace. I read it almost in one sitting. It's twisty, it's adventurous, it's full of kindness. It resembles a bit of the first Spider-Man, because it's my favorite among all the Spider-Man. The first one is my favorite one, so this book resembles it a bit, and so it's cute. I love this book as well as the other books by Lee Ho. So it's full of humor, brilliant humor, sarcastic humor, just humor, and one of the things that I love the most about this book is the transformation, how the main character, Kurt Weisman, his way of transformation from the first chapter to the last one. It's brilliant how Lee Ho depicted and portrayed his way of transformation from the ordinary, talented but ordinary graphic novelist and the young man who likes spending his time in the local bar and talk about eternal things, and to a person who can change something in this world, to be a hidden hero, and how he can use his superpowers to change this world and to help others. So brilliant book. I definitely recommend you this book as well as the other creations by really talented young man Lee Ho. I'm really a big fan of Lee Ho. As I've told you, I read almost all his books. Creative content. I don't remember the name exactly. It's a brilliant guide for writers, for aspiring writers, for those who are mature writers. But still, you can find some amazing advice and recommendations how to improve your craft, how to help your books traveling around the world and meet new readers. So Lee Ho is incredibly talented. This book is one more success, and I recommend this for everyone if you still haven't read Lee Ho. And the last book that I read in July, it was a big surprise. I will explain you why, because this writer, she's so romantic. She's young, she's beautiful young woman. She's a terrible, beautiful, gorgeous wife. For her pictures, every time I see her in Instagram, I just like, what lady, what a stylish, elegant lady. She is a mom of a beautiful son, and she's a adorably talented and gifted writer. All her books, she's really romantic. At least she looks like a romantic person, and all her books are penetrated with this romantic line: feeble, more strong, or like strong, romantic line. But still, all her books are penetrated with this line. But this book her recent release, The Accidental Cop by Eve Koguce. It was something incredible. It was really a big surprise because this time Eve tried made a step into a new genre, a deep psychological thriller, and she succeeded. This book is incredible. It resembles a bit a series by Robert Galbraith about Cormoran Strike and Robin. It's beautiful. I adore this series, detective series. And this one, I will tell you in what aspects it resembles. How the writer managed to depict the tiniest detail in portraying the characters, in portraying the events, or in describing their background. You can feel their smell of roses, or their tiniest thought and the deepest thought of the character. So I will probably leave film a separate video for this book because it impressed me. It dropped a huge anchor into my bookish heart. So we follow Roberts. I'm sorry, Roberts Burks. Yes, Roberts Burks. He lives in Latvia in 90s, in savage 90s, in challenging 90s. He works in police, and he's at the police academy, but it's not his dream destination. It wasn't his definite choice. He has to study at police academy in order to get his diploma of lawyer. And while in this his trip through a police academy and patrolling around the streets, he managed to discover himself, to discover his wishes, to discover he's just at the crossroad of his life, and at this crossroad, I'm sorry, it's not just crossroad, it's the crossroad in the system that can be dangerous, unfair, and even desperate. While this young man, Robert Burks, he loves Latvia, he wants to change something in this beautiful country, but struggling in this system, it's not so easy as it might seem at first sight. But this man has a courage, has a feeble hope, and he has a big kind heart that helps him to move on. Well, I will read you the blurb. If you still haven't read it, I definitely recommend you this one. Youth is supposed to be the best time of your life, but if you enter adulthood during the savage 90s, it can turn into a personal hell. That's definitely what's young Robert Burks is coming through through the hell, but he keeps going, and he keeps going pretty successfully. Robert Burks had to start making difficult choices early in life. With few options to choose from, he settles for available ones. Beggars cannot be choosers, is his motto. This book also resembles me a bit of Police Academy, a legendary American movie. But it was like I was watching Police Academy, only it was Latvian version, and it was brilliant Latvian version. The writing style is magnificent. I just swallowed this book from cover to cover. It's split for two parts. The first part is just like a bit slow, and it was great that it was slow, because there you can get acquainted with all the numerous characters of this book. And the second one is just like roller coaster. Here is twisty, captivating, intense. It keeps you in suspense. At least it kept me in suspense from cover to cover, even if the first part was a bit slow. But it's advantage of this book, at least in my humble opinion. Well, I will talk more about this book in separate video, but this one it differs really differs much from all the other creations of this writer by Eve Koguce. It's deep psychological crime and a bit detective thriller. That's why I tell you that it resembles a bit of Robert Galbraith detective stories. And here is a feeble romantic line. It was like it was inappropriate, and it was just so suitable. There were not so much romantic episodes, but still they were so elegant, so delicious, so juicy. All the book is juicy. So my congratulations to Eve with her. I would probably say it's her debut in their field of new genre of. I will call it psychological crime thriller, deep psychological crime thriller with a feeble, tender, soft, romantic line. Wow, amazing! I will definitely recommend, and like to all my bookish and non-bookish friends, I had already recommended it, and I will keep recommending it. So here my book stack for July. I'm really happy that July was so fruitful in writing, because these books are incredibly great, and all of them I recommend to all bookish friends, book lovers. July was awesome. I'm really grateful, enormously grateful to all those who didn't forget about my birthday, or who sent me tons of like kind words, touching wishes, and like magical vibes. I've felt them all, and I'm really grateful. I'm in the middle of my editing process of my next novel, and I'm moving forward step by step, chapter by chapter, line by line. I do hope I will be able to share with you the complete novel pretty soon, but no rush. Like I am doing it, it's in at leisurely pace. Well, July was just fantastic, and I'm really grateful, and I'm jumping into August like grateful, inspired, motivated, and just like blessed and happy. I do hope that your July was also awesome. I really wish you to have a brilliant August full of delightful surprises, love, joy. Let your August be a magic. So that's how I'm jumping into the final summer month. Lovers, I'm Elena Koguce. This is Cat Joseph, my fluffy assistant, the great reader. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching this video. We do hope you will enjoy reading these gorgeous books as much as we did. Thank you so much. Stay safe, take care, and happy reading. See you soon.